Hello and welcome back to Seville! How are you doing today on this fine evening, I guess? Or morning? Or night time? It doesn't really matter, I wonder how you're doing. And yeah, let's begin this Seville campaign, so we're in Act 2 now. And yeah, let's just begin this. I'm planning on, ending up over here, so over the 2 episodes, that's where I'm going to be aiming. So yeah, we're going to go over here, start off in the central-ish, and then go down and then, yeah, stay in the middle. So, as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Every little bit is appreciated. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Start of the new year, 2025. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All that sort of stuff is really appreciated. And yeah, let's tank with the chariot, because the chariot has got good defense. Yeah, 6 defense. Those sort of like ranged attacks are only hitting it on like 1. Oh well, yeah. Basically, it's only going through on a 1 because we have 2+ saves, and it's hitting us on a 4+. So that's really nice. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna move this, ranged, to deal with their ranged, because yeah, there's nothing really for me to do. Say we got 2+s and 2 wounds go through. That's fine, however. Perfectly fine. And let's move this up as well. And we'll see what we, because I'm gonna see how the bolt throw does against us. Come on, save it. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate, that's for sure. But that's why we have the other chariot as well. So then the other chariot can kind of come in, kind of help us out. Okay, maybe that doesn't work out as well as I would have hoped it would. So I do something like this. We'll see. There's the, there's the flying eagle. That's also a bit of a problem. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to make our way around. Cool, right then, so that's the charging. Right then, yep, there we go. So, I'm going to charge into the weapon blasters with my elf chariot, and the watch if it's going to deal with the bolt thrower. Very nice. So deal with this like this, then I can charge this in over here. Cool, right then. A bit unfortunate that the Lancers didn't have enough charge range, but we'll deal with that later on, won't we? And while I'm here, I guess I can talk about the day before. So it's that game that was supposed to be, a zombie, multiplayer survival shooter type of stuff. And yeah, that game basically it failed, flopped massively. Everyone got a refund on the game, but the thing that I want to specifically talk about is that the people behind the game, Fnatic, without the A, the first A, fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, definitely without the first A. It's not Fnatic, it's fantastic. There we go. So those people, they're back at it again. Yeah, basically they've said that they're sorry for the game, that they've fixed their priorities and stuff like that. So that's, yeah, basically their entire marketing strategy is that they really want to get back into producing video games. So they've said that they've atoned. They're basically going to do better, be more transparent, as they've said, and more upfront about their games, which is really interesting, because the day before was like the most wishlisted game on Steam. Yeah, it was really, really non-transparent. Everything that people thought they were going to get, they did not get. And it was so much worse than that. So yeah, it's really interesting how they try to get back into this with a paid game that they say is using 100% their own assets. But the biggest problem with this game is the fact that people have already found issues with it. People have already found, store-bought assets within the game. So, some people are just questioning what sort of like assets are actually made by them, because a lot of the assets seem to be store-bought as well. Come on, no, the Elf City Guard doesn't out, but that gives us some more turns to hopefully, find a way to charge the Elf City Guard. So do something like this, side charge us, perfect, especially on the War Chief, where we don't really want to be, going full frontally on the enemies. We want to be slightly, attacking them from the side. We'll see how well this goes. And yep, oh boy, this is as always a bit problematic, isn't it? Because yeah, just trying to find an angle on the enemies is always difficult. Okay, fine, we'll do something like this. We'll let them charge into us, and then I can pop my ability. Let's see how well it works, won't we? Because the enemies have to charge us. The only thing that they can do there is charge. Cool, right then, let's up to the Vout here, and perfect. Well, that's a massive unit to Vout. And yeah, it's just because that those, basically that those cavalry units, they don't really have any sort of, what's the correct word? They don't have any sort of like model count. There's only like 2 of them. So it's really difficult to actually do anything with them. And to activate this to deal with them rather easily. And then basically watch. Oh, come on, save that. 2+ saves. Okay, we failed. Ah, wow, that's a shame, that's for sure. I can only hope that we get rid of those, weapon masters, and then we can obviously go in and attack the Elf City Guard. Cool. And then let's see what else I have on here. And it's been 6 years since Elder Scrolls 6 first announcement trailer was released. So yeah, definitely, that's quite a while, isn't it? Makes you feel old. Makes you feel old. You're welcome. I like making you feel old. 6 years on the Elder Scrolls. Wow. That's definitely rather interesting, isn't it? 6 years. And, apart from that trailer, I'm pretty sure that Bethesda hasn't even been working on the Elder Scrolls because they've been busy with, Starfield. The Starfield, needed fixing and polishing after it released, and then it needed DLCs in order to try and salvage the game. Yes, so I don't even think they've got... they might have, some rough plans for Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda might. But I'm not going to get my hopes up for, a game that's nowhere near being ready. Yes, so it's just something that's just really interesting in my opinion. It's an increased skill of these guys as well. 5 skill, really nice. Still waiting for the Spearman Mastery. Because, yeah, additional... The second level of Mastery gives them rerolls on failed attacks. So that's what I'm waiting for. Where's my Mastery? Hello? Can I get my Mastery? Thank you very much. So yeah, I have to take healing here, don't I? Yeah, let's go to the next normal battle. So while I'm here, I also want to talk about God of War, and specifically God of War 2, which requires a PlayStation account to play. Wow. How does that work, you might ask? And that is a very good question. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, even if I tried, because, I'm not that stupid. No, why do you need... Oh, they got lethal shot, but we saved that. That's very nice. Why do you need, a multiplayer account for a single player game? What? I would understand if you had some sort of online service, but it has nothing. What are we talking about? What service are we talking about? What exactly is the user being given to require an online connection? And that's also after the Helldivers stuff. Oh man. And the Helldivers still can't be bought in the countries that you could buy them before. The whole controversy with the PSN account, which is really weird. They could sell the game in a country that that can't have a PSN account for whatever reason. And yeah, I'm gonna pass on my turns, try to see what the enemies do. Okay, right, pass another turn. Yep, cool. And then, so yeah, it's just so much controversy, and why? You used to be able to buy Helldivers in a country that couldn't get a PSN account, but now you can only buy it in a country that can get a PSN account, even though you no longer need a PSN account in order to play Helldivers. So it's a bit of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. There's just a lot of stuff happening, and I don't really know what's happening anymore regarding Sony and regarding their requirement of having a PSN account in order to play the games, even if they're single player. So who knows? Gotta pass some turns because I know those guys are gonna go before everything else. Cool. Right then, I am just gonna use additional attacks just to make sure the Lancers get rid of the Flamers, because you never know. Yeah. As always, ooh, that's a lot of attacks going through. As always, the unit might mess up, and I just don't want them to mess up right now, because I really want them to succeed. I'm gonna use this plus power. Let's hope that this chariot does quite well against the Vatkin Alphas over here. Then let's see, these guys are going to try to attack us, but we should be closer to the, slingers, so we should be able to get our, intercept off, I guess, or, no, I guess it's not an intercept, we should just be able to straight up charge those guys. So, there we go, very nice, and then we can continue charging after them. Cool, there we go, chariot got rid of the flamers, only two, and 1 wound on the other guy. That's, yeah, whatever, it's fine. It's not too bad. Ooh, plus we can use the Elf Lance to attack the back of the conscripts. Cool. Right then, that's the plan, and then let's hope that these Vatkin abominations run off the field. They do in fact run off the field. That's very nice. So, let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to attack this guy. I want to attack over here. Cool. Right then, and yeah, this guy can't really do anything, can he? Oh no, he can charge it to the side of the Vatkin long rifles, which are by far one of the scary units over here. And yeah, what else can I do? I guess, oh wow, that's very nice that the enemies just straight up decide to ignore us over here. That's very nice indeed. I can do something like this, where I can either charge into this one flame, or I can charge into the back of the conscripts. Although my hopes aren't really high, I don't really expect the enemies to go around saving our attacks anytime soon, because yeah, they don't have the best morale, do they? No, they don't. There they go, they constantly keep failing these saves, and these guys do in fact come back. That's fine, whatever. Let's hope we get more than a few attacks off. They save that. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, yeah, that's going to be painful. Then let's hope that we deal enough, and they're routing over here. Cool. Right then, that's perfect. Then I can hopefully deal enough damage with the chariot, and yeah, wonderful. Cool. Right then, I can just continue with these attacks, I guess. Right then, attack here, and then continue attacking over here. And then, no, ignore that over there, because I want to move this guy around. Oh, I forgot to charge this guy in. That's going to hurt, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Come on, save it. And we do save it. Only one wound goes through, but that's fine by me. That's fine by me, and those guys do come back. That's a bit unfortunate. That is in fact unfortunate, but I can do something like this. Attack these guys in the side, and those guys also come back. Okay, let's hope that this Elf Lancers unit does quite well against the conscripts. In terms of attacks, they do have a lot more attacks than we do, so I'm counting on them winning, but we do somehow pull that off. So yeah, that's very nice. And let's see, word sus. So, I guess after a few games, certain words just become absolutely impossible to use. You know, yeah, just because of the connotations behind them, the way they are used. For example, Fortnite, you can no longer use it as a measurement of time, I guess, or a dictation of time. So you can't use Fortnite anymore because the only time people understand Fortnite is as a game now. The word sus, short for suspicious, is now no longer valid in anything other than a joke sentence. So there's just so much stuff like that. And wow, those Viking conscripts just deleted us. It's not even a competition at this point. We got absolutely demolished there. It's not even close. Let's hope that these chariots do quite well. Yep, there we go, nice. I got rid of them, and let's hope that we do well over here as well. Nice, there we go, cool. And yeah, they do survive that, but overall, I don't think they're gonna live for long. Cool, right then. Yeah, just really trying to finish off the remaining enemies, I guess. And they should be routing sometime soon. Like, I really don't see them, surviving this because, yeah, we just got so many units still left, and yeah. I still got my Elf Noble here, and especially with the recent changes, she's not going to die when the unit dies, so I expect her to live long past the entire unit dies. So yeah, because she has just so much defense and yeah, so many attacks. So hoping that she does quite well. And yep, there we go. Very nice. And yeah, these guys are routing again. I really hope that the enemies rout this turn because there we go, routing this turn. Cool. Yeah, because I really didn't want to go for another entire round of just bashing on the enemies and taking unnecessary damage. So there we go. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So I am going to have to take replenishment here because, yeah, it's just taking so much damage. And it's so unnecessary as well. So there we go. And just take replenishment, and, yeah, punishment. So there we go. And then let's take this fight. We're making good money, though. That's the only good thing. Right, then let's see what the enemies have. Okay, right, so, yeah, the biggest problem is, in fact, the cannon. So I'm just going to move these guys up, and then I'm going to hope that the cannon just attacks them. It's very nice. We'll see how well it works out, won't we? And I'm just going to pass some turns, see what the enemies do. And then, yeah, okay, that's all the turns that I can pass, in fact. Right, then, yeah. Can move these guys up slightly, so then they can maybe charge the side of these foot knights. Now, the problem is that they are foot knights, so they're no joke. They will mess up your cavalry. The cavalry doesn't get a good charge in. So, yep, we'll see, won't we? Who's being attacked? Oh, okay. Right then, that's a lot of damage on my war chief, that's for sure. Right then, yeah. Okay, that's a lot of damage. A bit too much for my liking, that's for sure. We'll see. That should be a side charge, but I'll try to make sure slightly. Then, yep, there we go. Those, crossbows move around the side. Let's see what else have I got to say here. And I want to talk about Warhammer and 40k and their games. So, stuff like, Warhammer Dawn of War. The first and second Dawn of Wars were really nice. And then there was also a bunch of spin-offs of, Dawn of War 1, where it's like just DLCs, Winter and Dark Crusade and, stuff like that. And Dawn of War 3 just fumbles that so hard. It was an absolute corporate mess by the people that made, Total War Warhammer Fantasy as well. How do you mess up that badly in Dawn of War? They succeeded so well. Well, I guess the company that's Sega owns that makes those sort of games. What was their name? I'm sure it'll come back to me later on. But yeah, they're a subsidiary of Sega. Sega owns them. They made a bunch of stupid decisions, to be fair. They're, like, trying to make a multiplayer shooter game out of a company that makes strategy games. That was a weird decision that happened. So plenty of weird decisions within the company. Charging the side there and then charging the side over here. Cool. And then I have no real way to encircle the enemies, so this is all that I can really do. We'll definitely have to see how this works, won't we? And then I'm gonna move up as far as I can. We'll see what the cannon shoots. There we go. It shoots the elf noble. That's very nice indeed. Because shooting the lances or anything like that would be quite problematic for me, especially considering how soft they are. And then obviously use the war cry, because it gives us additional movement on the units that haven't that aren't in melee, which is really nice. It just helps out quite a bit in getting us closer to the enemies. Okay, I don't really mind the enemies doing whatever it is they do, as long as they're not charging us from behind. I'm perfectly fine with this. So we'll see. We should do quite well over here, shouldn't we? That's that entire unit routing. That's very nice. Let's hope that we've out these guys. That's very nice as well. Five guys lost. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So I can continue routing the enemies, I guess, and continue charging them there. Then I could continue charging these guys here, and I could charge them in over here. Very nice. We'll see how well this goes, won't we? Hopefully I can continue charging these Imperial Spears, hopefully I can continue routing the Imperial Spears, and hopefully that can result in the Imperial Spears, doing Imperial Spear stuff. And they've got additional attacks. I don't want to use all my additional attacks, but I want to use some of them, so I can hopefully get rid of the enemies. They've got enter in there. Cool. And then I can move around here. Get a side charging. There we go, nice. So then that can prevent the enemies from charging into the back of my units over here. But I don't know if they'll survive the Foot Knights or not, so I can hope that they do. And there we go. We did survive the Foot Knights. That's that unit gone. That's very nice. And then that's the other unit routing. That's very nice again. Overall, it's doing quite well. See, and there we go. Nice. Very nice. I can hopefully charge the cannon and I can ping pong back into the Imperial Spears, I guess, if it doesn't work out for me all too well. So cool. Right, they've got to do something like this, Right then, so this is basically my entire strategy for this entire battle. Should ping pong between enemy units, and we'll see how well it goes. And okay, save 2+ saves. There we go. So nice. I'm not gonna lie, having so many saves work out is just absolutely massive. So do something like this. Turn around. No, hopefully help out over here. Again, the biggest problem is in fact that your own units getting in the way, and just can't move past them. I'm like trying to get past them, but they're not letting me get past. It's just stuff, I guess. Oh wow, come on, you can vat the enemies, and they do that. In fact, that's very nice. And hopefully the Orc can get through here, and yes, you can in fact get through and destroy the entire unit. The spears did come back, so that's a problem. Hopefully these guys don't vout, and they do vout. Okay, this is a bit of a problem because now I, have to turn the other guy around, and it was a bit of a waste charging in here, but it's fine. I'll live through it. And then cool, right then charge them in the back, continue doing this, and then we'll see how well this works out, won't we? And then just I guess continue doing this. And the problem is now these guys are back stuck. And they've got oh wow, taking damage slowly over time, and it all adds up as well. That's not very nice, is it? I don't really want to be taking so much damage. So I'm expecting one of these days to absolutely fail one of my rolls, I guess. So try not to fumble too badly. Turn around. Maybe it can help us out if this guy dies of outs or something like that. So do something like that. Let's hope that we can continue routing these guys off the field. And they continue rolling 9s, which is really nice, and then they're off the field over there. So that's really, really lucky on our part. So let's see what else I want to talk about. And come on, I hope these guys continue routing. We'll see. They do. Wow, that's really nice. I don't think there's any space left for me to charge in there, is that? No, there isn't. Okay, that's understandable. Cool. I can charge these guys into that. That's very nice. Okay, right then. Cool. Gives me a bit more turns, I guess, to maneuver around these guys and hopefully charge them in on the side. Cool. Right then. What else did I want to say? So I wanted to talk about the BBC and the fact that they own the streaming rights, or they basically own the show Bluey, and they rent out the streaming rights to, or lease out the streaming rights to, basically Disney, which is really interesting. That the BBC owns Bluey, because Bluey is absolutely massive. It's like #1 a streamed series on the internet, and just absolutely massive. And the BBC just casually owns it because they were the show was pitched in Australia, and then BBC was like, yeah, sure, we'll put some money behind it. Basically, it's just a bunch of money that the BBC just is sitting on right now. The funny thing is that the BBC also wants more money from the British taxpayer, which is rather ridiculous because they own Bluey and they still need more money. If that doesn't scream like incompetent, mismanagement of funds, then I don't know what is. Because the entire show is being leased out by Disney as well, and the BBC owns all merchandising rights, and they can stream it in the UK. So the fact that they're still not making enough money somehow is just a BBC problem at this point. They've grown so fat and so lazy that they just can't be, they can't possibly, work as a business anymore. They have to collect the TV licenses on top of owning successful TV shows. I'm pretty sure that the new series of Doctor Who are also being, made by Disney. So, just ridiculous. If I'm being honest, like, the BBC is just so bloated, and that's a win. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about the BBC for much longer. It's just an annoying thing to deal with, and yeah, too much negativity in my opinion. And yeah, charge bonus +1 attack, that's very nice. I like my charge bonuses. Why not? Why not pick a charge bonus, and why not pick some more speed? It's always nice to travel further and be stronger, I guess. Cool, right then, pick additional wounds. And then, yep, let's go into this shop, I guess. And then we can go into the elite fight. And yep, there we go, cool. Pick that. We all missed attacks. Relentless. That's an enchantment, that's very nice. Can I get true strikes? No, I don't know. I don't need true strikes on my noble because the elf noble already comes with elven mastery, which gives them reroll. So why would I need that? So just ignore that. +1 combat, just because why not? Force the enemies into rerolls and swiftness. Why not? I could get wheels as well, but I don't really need that right now. I'll save my money for later. Maybe I can buy something better later on. And let's go. Wow. So we're fighting against dwarves. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Right then, let's see what the enemies have. So they have a bunch of flying machines, they have some inferno cannons, and the good thing is they don't have any sort of like, what's the word? They don't have any long range cannons. There's no dwarven cannons, no like catapults or anything like that, just a bunch of really, no. I guess these aren't bad dwarven units. No, they're not. Definitely not bad. They're quite strong, especially the berserkers, but no like ranged stuff that can really injure us. So that's really nice, I guess. So just there, this charge into the dwarf lord with my own lord, and hopefully that's enough to get rid of him. So, and let's see, really the possibilities are really quite endless, I guess that's the right word, and hopefully that's enough to to charge into the cannon or maybe into the flying machine. We'll have to see, won't we? Main takeaway from here is the fact that I'm going to try to charge into the side of these dwarven units. Okay, maybe not because it's a bit of a hassle, so I guess I can move close enough-ish, and then hope for the best. Wow, there we go. So there we go, that's really nice. Dwarf berserkers right over here. Nice, cool. Maybe I can charge them inside, maybe I can't, we'll have to see, won't we? They can definitely charge into the side, into the front of this flying machine over here. Very nice, this flying machine is going to flame breath the, fire attack, even though it's a steam attack. It says steam gun, but it's the flame attack animation. Animation? Is it animation? Or is it just kind of like a image, and moving image or a GIF or something like that. So very nice indeed. Move these units up slightly, and there they go, another flying machine. It's perfectly fine, I guess. Let's see, maybe I can even get this guy to, let's see, can I attack? I should be able to. Cool. This guy goes in here and this guy goes into there, and then my chieftain can go into the inferno cannon, because I know for a fact that the dwarf flying machines don't charge into you, so I can definitely take advantage of that. They're not going to be charging into me anytime soon. Okay, I can't charge in there, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, right then, I guess it leaves me the opportunity to charge into, the enemy side or something like that. Cool, right then, so these are good enough charges, I feel like. They're perfectly fine. We'll see how it goes, won't we? And then, there you go, cool. And then, what else have I got on here? So, university. So I started university, and the story is I almost failed to re-roll into university, because I have to, after updating the student finance stuff, I need to actually also, just before university starts, the university sends out like a re-roll form, which is just like a bunch of questions. How do you get to university and stuff like that? It's just basically generic stuff, but you kind of have to answer it if you want to re-enroll into university. And yeah, I almost forgot to do that, but I didn't forget. I didn't forget to do it. So here I am. No, almost forgot, but not quite. So I'm still here. That's very nice. Cool. I'm going to try to get into a charge on the back of these dwarf berserkers. So I don't exactly, don't exactly let them charge into my war chief. Even though these ones are out of range. Yeah, they are. So right, cool. I then skip everything else. I don't want to use any abilities on my elf noble because there's just no reason. I expect my, unit to do quite well against the flying machine over here. Cool, and hopefully it's off the field. And if it's not off the field, hopefully it's off the field sometime soon. Look at this. This guy definitely should be off the field, shouldn't he? And let's hope I deal enough damage over here. Cool. And then that's understandable. Very nice. And then let's hope that these guys do well over here. They do in fact do well. There we go. There we go. So just slowly, dealing damage to the enemies. It's all cool. And then it's all very dandy and everything else. Charging there. And I can charge into the side there. And prevent them from charging the chariot, I guess. Which would be quite a problem, that's for sure. Just letting them charge the front of the chariot, charge the side of the chariot and prevent it from getting its chariot bonuses off would definitely be problematic in my opinion. Yeah, definitely want to prevent that. So cool, right then, I am going to move back and then I am going to, I guess, charge these guys. That's very nice. Flying machines, why not charge them? Okay, save it. Okay, that's a bit sad on the chariot there. It didn't do as well as I would have hoped, and the enemies are just making illegal moves again. It happens way too often. So yeah, illegal moves. How annoying indeed. Cool, right then, yeah, allow me to charge into these guys or into these guys, that's fine. I can move this guy around and charge into the back of this flying machine. Hopefully prevent it from attacking me, but still be able to attack it instead. Cool, right then, I don't have the highest of hopes for these guys, no. Okay, right then, yeah, that was a fear that I had. Yep, cool. Deal enough damage to rout these guys, cool. We do rout them. Let's hope that we deal enough damage over here, and we do in fact deal enough damage over here, that's very nice. But they still turn around, that's very problematic indeed. Okay, right then, yeah. This is not going well. This is not going well, that's for sure. Was definitely not expecting such bad rolls on my side. Yeah. Well, I guess it's a single time that the enemy's got really lucky there. So I guess it's fine, whatever. Enemy's got slightly lucky and I'm already crying foul. It's fine. I can win this. By all means, with the recent Lord buffs, I'm pretty sure my Lord could actually carry this. So let's hope that we, in fact, stay true to that, that idea that my Lord can, in fact, carry. Yeah, it's just really lucky. Like, we didn't take more damage there from the enemies. The fact that, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, finally the enemy's got, 50-50 save. So, yeah, it's to be expected. I have my Lord and the War Chief still. So, not really planning on the enemies winning against us anytime soon. Am I? So, yep, do something like this. Cool. And then, let's see what else I can do. So, maybe charge these guys in the back. That'll be an idea, won't it? Yep, there we go. Cool. And then, charge them in the back and then move this guy up slightly. Not too much. I really don't want to take another steam gun to the face, but I might have to do. And yeah, there we go. Look at this flying machine already moved. It's slightly weird how it moves. And these guys, they just can't get a grip on our lances, can they? Big, downside though is the fact that the lancers used all their abilities earlier on. So they're pretty much, that's it. They're pretty much tapped out. So yeah, they no longer have a charge bonus or anything like that. So it's really unfortunate that basically we're running on fumes over there. Would really prefer to have a bit more power in the lancers right now. So yeah, I guess university, and then I also had to fill in those questions to be involved. So I did fill them in time. So yeah, everything's fine, but still too close for my liking. That's for sure. To pass some turns, see what the enemies do. Still, some of the enemies have like really weird things that they're doing. Like, what is this guy keeps trying to attack the elf lancers? The elf lancers are in melee, so obviously the elf lancers are suddenly about to turn around and just attack him. So I don't really know what that enemy is doing, but here we are. Cool, got rid of all those guys, and then to prevent them from charging me, I can charge these guys in the side. Yep, cool. Right then, that's very nice. We'll see how well it works out, won't we? Yeah, so my Lord is just casually dealing with these enemies over here slowly. Cool, right then. I'm going to pass the turn, see what the chariot does, won't I? Then do something like this. which will give us so much potential. Look, I can either charge the berserkers that are currently being charged by the spears, or I can charge the other dwarf berserkers that are slightly smaller, dealing with the elf lancers, which are still somehow in a battle, or I could charge the other flying machine, or I could charge into the cannon. There's just so much charging potential that I could do. Yep, there we go. Unfortunately, not enough damage to destroy that flying machine, but it's okay. Definitely not bad by all means. And there we go. These guys still in here. It's very scary, isn't it? Let's see. And yeah, I want to see what the berserkers do. I'll charge this flying machine and see what they do. Cool. Right, so they didn't charge me. That's fine. That means I can charge into the back of the berserker unit that's currently dealing with the elf spears and hopefully get a full rout off on that entire unit. We'll have to see, won't we? And then maybe after my, elf noble can go and attack the flame cannon after it deals with the current machine that it's dealing with. And okay, dwarf berserkers don't fully rout off the field. That's unfortunate, but what do you do? And the enemies are routing this turn. Cool. Right then, after this, turn, there we go. That's it. They're routing off the field, and that's the elite fight done. It took a bit longer than I would have liked, but here we are. We did complete this, and I'm very happy about this. Very happy indeed. Cool. Right then. Yep, there we go. Yeah, +1 attack. Yeah, why not? Take +1 attack. 7 attacks on my elf noble is definitely very scary for sure, and especially now that she doesn't die when the rest of the unit dies, definitely does give a lot more credence to actually picking discipline and armor on your lord rather than just stacking attacks and having the lord be like an extra banner, I guess, for your unit, which is how they felt before. They felt like the +1 attack banner for your unit. That's what the lord felt like. And yeah, charge bonus, +1 attack, that's very useful, just continuing to get bonuses, I guess, and pick all these healing and stuff, because it's really necessary. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!